Okay, well, I did a little bit of inventory after that last battle here. I passed mostly ammo and a few grenades out to people. There is a little bit more inventory we need to do, though. One thing I wanted to grab, I'm actually going to grab Grizzly's Desert Eagle here and pass that to Biff. Give him some ammo for it. I'm also going to pass out these key ID cards. We'll give one to Biff. Give another one to one of the leaders. There we go. Q, you can have it. I also gave Q a medical kit. I will get some of those smaller med kits for everyone. As soon as I can. That way I don't have those senseless deaths. Poor Dimitri. Poor Dimitri. This key, you know what? We're also going to give that to Q. We'll put that on her keychain there. I have no idea what it goes to. Can I look at it by chance? Hang on. A shiny key which probably fits a more than ordinary lock. But we'll have to do a little bit of scouting around here, see if we can find it. See what it might go to. I don't need to grab any of this other stuff. Pretty sure that was all I wanted to grab on screen. Like I say, the rest of the stuff I just passed around was mostly ammo and stuff. Trying to top everyone off there. Roland got his Tommy gun some more ammo, so he can senselessly spray his shots all around. And, I think, yeah, the next thing we're going to do here actually is, I'm going to send one merc. We're going to send Ira to the north here.
I'm on it.
To launch an attack by herself on the military headquarters. Once she gets there and starts the fight, we're going to pull her out and let the militia charge in there and take over. We're not going to be, actually attacking that place ourselves. Roland, you're going to train some militia. Q, I think I'm going to have her train militia too. We're going to stay here for a while and train up some militia and mobile militia and let them run around. I'm not going to be getting into fights with our militia as backup very often, if I can help it. Simply because, like some of you guys have said in the comments, it's more interesting when we're not in the fight with the militia, since they're so brain dead and brainless, and they kind of do take away all the strategy and fun. But they will be running around, they will be protecting our cities and stuff like that. We just won't be launching joint attacks with them that often. Igor, apparently he needs a little bit of doctoring. I don't think I have anyone here who can do that. Biff, can you be a doctor? No. I don't want him to really do anything, because he's gonna tell me on the hour, every hour, how proud of himself he is. So, just keep training your strength. He's 157 overweight. And I guess Igor won't... He doesn't need a doctor unless he starts bleeding out. Ira... Yeah, she's moving. So we're just gonna fast forward it here. Call reinforcements?
We have company.
Yes.
Deidreana's men are around.
Well, pass off the intel to the militia on your way out, Ira. And it's 14 of our militia versus 8 of them. Oh, you gotta be joking me. You have got to be joking me. They wiped out all of our militia there? Oh, boy. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. You know what? Just forget it.
I made it. Let's do something.
We'll try to launch an attack on there here in a moment. Until then, Ira, you be a doctor, and Igor, just let Ira work on you for a bit. He can't be too damaged. Oh.
I'm all done.
What a horrible turn of events that was. Okay. Ira, what do I want her to do? I want her to get back to... Actually, can she train militia? No, no more than 2 militia trainers are permitted. So... Since you can now train militia, Miss Ira, we'll move her over here and back up into that sector.
I made it. Let's do something already.
Wow. Did I have time still fast forwarding? Maybe I did, because she moved there awfully quick. Igor, get back to repairing your items. And Ira, you can train your first group of militia there. We're probably going to go broke soon. The mine puts out 1,800 per day. I don't know how well our militia there is going to hold up. They did not... I'm not very well convinced of them from this time.
I'm self-taught. Ready for something new.
Yeah, just keep going. Actually, hang on for a moment. Continue training? Yes. I want to open up this screen real quick. Well, I still have money here. I don't want to create any more mercs. I guess I'm gonna try to hire one more merc here. I don't think that they're actually I don't think anyone will want to work for us because I've been such a horrible leader. Like I said, this first playlist I do for this game, we might fail. We may just fail. Yeah, here we go. Thinking about failure just kind of ruined my mood there. Barry, what's he good at? Marksmanship, strength, plenty of wisdom, good with explosives. He'd be a good person to use to breach into buildings. He comes with TNT. And he's one of the cheapest ones we can get. Cynthia Fox, Monica Buns, Norma Meltdown. You know what? How about you, Barry? Are you willing to work with us? We are professionals, you know, even though we do lose too many dang people.
Hello, Barry Younger. What can be done for you?
Money talks. Bullshit
How long you want me
walks.
to work?
I'm thinking 2 weeks. That's 7,000. We'll buy his equipment. There we go. He'll arrive in a little bit. And the other thing I wanted to do, how's my insurance doing? All of my contracts, let's insure Barry here. It'll cost 500. There we go. Now everyone that's left is insured. Hopefully we don't have to use any of that. And whenever he arrives, I'm not sure what we'll have him do. I may have him scout out some areas.
I'm from family of good learners.
Or he may come down here and join us in our next assault. We do need to replace Grizzly. Barry is the next logical candidate.
I have reached the destination now.
Okay, Barry. Let's see how well you can hump it over here. All the way down.
Understand.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have him go through enemy territory there. He can call the militia in that hopefully Ira will be done training soon. Whenever he tries to pass through there. I also could have put him on a helicopter and flown him over here, but nah. We'll continue time and keep training. So now we've got militia in all 3 sectors here. Stop training there. No, don't continue training militia. We'll auto sort them out there. And trying to think of, you know what, actually 4,000 credits left. I need them to train some mobile militia. Or not, I need more regular militia. So, Q, military barracks. What's rest do? There are plenty of beds here. It's a bit basic, but certainly better than resting outside. Well, no one needs to rest yet. Least of all, Q and Roland. I will put her, how about practicing. She needs to be more agile, but strength. You know what? Strength is important too. That ties into her hit points. Roland, you're going to just for a while. You're gonna practice your strength too. I don't want to lose any more mercs, dang it. Being one-shotted sucks so bad.
I am spent now. I should rest.
Not yet, Barry. I need you to trigger the alarm here. Yes, call
Enemy
reinforcements.
exists in region.
Yes, they do. And retreat. 30 versus 2. God dang, they still took out 2 people. They were elite badasses is what they were. 1 green militia got promoted. Meanwhile, good, maybe the queen's pissed that we finally took over all of Alma. Let's see what she's mad about. This will feel a little bit better. Make those deaths a little bit more worth it.
I hope for once you have a good reason to disturb me.
My queen, I believe I do.
My face isn't numb.
It seems these mercenaries, while a small group, are apparently well trained and equipped. They have recently secured Alma.
Heavily secured. We're not gonna lose it now.
Alma? 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 Elliot, you idiot! The goddamn training facility is there. What are they doing? Sleeping? And a mine?
You could say that.
Oh, Elliot, what now? 2 cities. I must develop a better plan. I provide the best in armor, do I not? The best weapons, the best training, and the best soldiers that money can buy! Yet you tell me we have lost a city, a mine, and an entire training facility to a little band of guns for hire?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I don't believe it! This time, should we fail, there will be hell to pay. Let the soldiers know that. I want all the mercenaries dead. Do you have any idea how much losing a mine costs me?
Yes, Your Highness. Plenty?
More than you'll ever make in your entire life, Elliot. In fact, from now on, you can forget your regular paycheck. Now get out of here and give me time to think.
As you command, Your Highness.
Elliot, we're willing to pay you over here in Alma.
As Tolstoy wrote, war, what is it good for?
It's good for making specific people lots of money. That's about it. Let's see, what do we want to do down here? Actually, I need to train more militia. I wasn't really expecting that to go that easily, but it did. So, you two get back to training. I'm just going to fast forward time for a while.
I
Barry,
have reached the destination now.
how wonderful for you to come down here and join us.
Understand.
Then we'll do a little bit of inventory on
I'm from
him.
family of good learners.
I am
Start
spent.
planning our next
I
attack.
should rest.
Not yet, Barry. Looks like he collapsed anyways up there. I'm thinking we'll go to Balim here.
I'm all done.
Scout around. Stop time. No, don't need you to train anymore. Let's auto balance those out. What do we want Ira to do? How about just practice your strength? Barry, he's good at mechanical, medicine. We'll have him train his marksmanship. It's not that great. It's still better than most, though. It is 73. He just doesn't have the stacked stats like the mercs I created.
Got this wrapped up. Next.
Good job. How about stop time? Don't continue training. I want to make sure I don't waste too much money training militia. We're only going to train as many regular militia as we absolutely need to. Q, roll in, get back to training them. Pass a few more days here. Already up to day 40 of our little invasion. I haven't made much progress. I'm hoping that it'll pick up pace and...
Ready for something new.
Looks like we're being surrounded here. No, don't continue training just yet. Okay, one more batch of regular militia. And then, if I've got any money left over, we're gonna train some mobile militia. Call reinforcements? Yes.
The enemy is present.
Absolutely crush them. Retreat my merc. She's not gonna fight. God dang, a bunch of elites, man. They just... That is awful.
I have arrived. Something I can do now?
Just practice your dexterity or something, Flo.
That'll show him.
What'll show him, Biff? Oh, he gains 1 point of strength. He's quite pleased with himself there.
Barbaric. As Tolstoy wrote, war, what is it good for?
What did you do, Igor? Balance out the militia again.
anyway.
Actually, hang on a second. Ira, you train militia, yes. Flo, you train militia. Her leadership is high enough. I want everyone training militia. I want to get this militia trained and done with so we can move out. Like I say, we're gonna... Man, look at all of them moving up there.
New.
I have to send one of the leaders up to Drazen, though, because their militia forces are starting to get depleted. Man. I need to make a merc that does nothing but set in Drazen and train.
Ah, there is hope for me yet.
The Barry gains 1 point of marksmanship. Yes.
Enemy
Call
exists in the region.
reinforcements. 10 enemies, 1 mark, and it's Barry. Oh boy. 10. If those are elite enemies, they will stomp my militia. You know, we're gonna do this fight here. Oh, I should have equipped Barry too. I'm derped. I'm derped today. Barry's gonna get killed here. I should have retreated him. So we got enemies coming from this way, over where Barry is. Barry is up in the northwest, and enemies are coming from the west. If I lose Barry, I'm gonna be pretty dang upset here. Oh, good shot. Help, walkie-talkie, we need backup. We need assistance. Looks like we've got mercs all over the place. Woo, woo, woo. Scrolling dizziness. I need to get Barry inside the fence here and grabbing at least one of these better weapons. There's all types of good guns laying around in there. There's a hole. There's that hole in the fence. We'll come through there. Yeah, and you guys have to watch this militia battle, because that's pretty much all it's going to be. Like I said, I had to get Barry in here, though, because he does have to provide some backup. I can't have the RNG completely decimating my forces. The elites are at least 1 for 1. They don't go down without taking someone with them. If you let the RNG figured out. I did remove the luck factor from the RNG, so it basically comes down to the skill of the units and their equipment. Okay, Barry, before you run too far, look that way. Whoops, hang on, I just pressed my Windows key. Went to my desktop. What do we got here? Steel jacket, flak, hunting vest, raging bull, bloody knife. Nope. Run, Barry, run for your life. Now let's watch the militia get slaughtered. Yikes. Take cover. Well, they gunned down one of their own. Nicked her anyways. It's acceptable in some cases. Come on, you can get that. Ooh, wow, I didn't even see that guy that close. Good job. He's got a small dinky pistol too. Is that a Tommy gun over there? I think that's what I'm gonna have right there. That might be an AK something. Looks like there's a shotgun, an MP5. I'm not sure what that is. There's toolboxes, gear. How sad. Never forget.
Yes.
Oh, and he picked up a fancy gun. Okay, so we've at least got
Understand.
3 more turns before Barry even gets to a weapon. What do we have here? That's a Mini 14. That is an AKS 74. AK 184. What's that? Desert Eagle, no. Was that one of our guys that died there? I think I'll actually have him get the MP5. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. Or he could run to this pile and pick up... No, that's where he'll run. Back to the militia. We get to see what happens through their eyes. He gets a face full of smoke. He's lucky it's just not mustard gas. Ooh, buckshot to the face. That was a good reason to laugh. Shredded her like Swiss cheese. Oh wow. Barry might actually have to hold down this hole in the fence so we don't get flanked. Once he grabs a gun. If he doesn't get gunned down on the way there, of course. Absolute disaster. We only have to kill 10 of them. So far I think there's 2 dead. With a 3rd one wounded.
Yes.
No, you fool. Don't run back towards the base. Which way do we want to go? Right. That way. I know he doesn't have enough AP. Maybe next turn. Provided he doesn't get shot and killed. She's hopefully going to bleed out soon. Welp. Now we've got, what, 19? Ooh, that was close. Good job. One more for the road? No? Okay. More buckshot. Just grazed him. 1 pellet. Pierced his ear, I guess. Maybe his nipple or something. Anybody take him out? That's twice. He's cowering in fear and laying on the ground bleeding to death. You're safe, Barry. Good job. Hopefully some of our militia get promoted from this, too. The sooner we can get elite militia, the sooner I don't have to worry about them all being massacred by, you know, a small squad of elites from DGI. Here, pick up the stuff in this pile. I want you to pick up that. Hell, pick up everything. You need it all.
Got it.
Good job. Put that clip right there. Reload that. Another clip there. And your pistol can go right there. Let's see. Get rid of the steel helmet. Don't need it. And Barry, let's see what you're capable of. Get up there. Barry's going to provide protection for them. Wow, that was just a river of lead. He's not dead yet, but he will be. Oh, wow, he just blew his own friend's head off. That is awesome. Oh. See, sometimes it's good to have militia. We get to watch a whole bunch of people suffer and die that way. If it was just my mercs, you know, it would only be the enemies dying for the most part. He's down. Good job. Get off the radio! This is the no request hour. Quit calling us, you jerk. We don't have that song anyways. Is that our guy in the back? I think it was. A pistol sniper. The most deadly of all snipers. Okay, they're gonna guard that hole there. And I think Barry, we're gonna have him run down along this way. He can go at the front gates and meet the enemy hordes face on with everyone else. Let's see. 63 will get him just right there where the red footprints go.
Okay.
That's fine. Oh, Barry's moving in slow motion while everything unfolds around him. So what, is there just 4 dead enemies, 5 dead enemies, 6 dead enemies? Okay. Barry's probably not going to get a fire shot. 7 dead enemies. Good job, militia. I'm glad we came down to watch this and didn't let it get auto-resolved. We would have suffered much heavier casualties. And the sooner we stop losing militia, the sooner we can send our mercs to the prison in Balim. Also, that next SAM site along the way. There's going to be a whole lot of just merc combat on the way. I need to sit down and just spend a day with this game and record like 6 or 7 hours of footage. I've been doing it in small bursts because it really burns me to lose valuable mercs like Grizzly and Dimitri. Oh, you can't even make it across the street yet.
Okay.
You're gonna miss all the fun. You're not gonna get any medals. So there's 2 of them. Where's the 3rd one at? You're a brave little one. Well, 2 of them got tagged. No, that second one that got shot was our guy. You all are idiots. He picks up a Stechkin APS. No idea what that is. Some type of submachine gun, maybe? Oh. Come on, militia. Throw yourselves at them. But is that him right there, slumped over in the trees? I think that is him.
Yes.
Hang on. Is this the enemy? Critical? Yeah, that's him. Barry, can you... Here, just take a burst at him. Do a 3-round burst here. That's more than 3 rounds, Barry. That'll have to do, though. He ducks down and cowers. Ooh, and she gets picked off trying to run away. So there's 2 more. But with this guy up here about ready to bleed out or get shot to death, there's what, 1 more?
That is it.
Or no
There is
more.
no more enemy.
I can't count. What's new? 3 green militia have been promoted to regular militia, and 1 regular militia to veteran. So, congratulations, Barry. You even got a little bit of trigger time there. However, we need to do a little bit of inventory on him. I think that might be the best gun out. No, he can have an M4A1, standard issue for our squad here. I said take the M4A1, soldier. You're going to be using it. Don't need these, well... Here. He needs a he needs a vest. He doesn't even have one. What do we got? Are you ready for this? Put that there. I don't think a shovel actually does anything. Just clipping that. Some of these things have stuff in them. I think because I dropped them. We'll give him full Xylon combat gear here. That way he blends into the shadows. 45 camo. It's not too shabby. Sunglasses can go on. And I know that one of the reasons that Grizzly got killed, like you guys said in the comments, is because I left his night vision on. That is a game mechanic that is going to continue to fuck with me through this entire playlist. I'm just not going to be used to stepping inside at night into a lighted building and having to take off my night vision. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. Barry, you have that. Probably a few more deaths before I get used to it, actually. Put a canteen there, too. Also, why don't you have an ID card? And a regular can. Some duct tape. He's got a little bit of... He can repair stuff, right? Am I reading that correctly? Put those 2 rounds over there. We don't need any of this crap. Don't need that. Actually, you know what? No, you don't even need that little dinky gun. We'll get him a better one. What else do we need from over here? Is there any night vision laying around? We'll give him an extended ear. No, he'll have to come to the south to get night vision, it looks like. But do I want him to have... Yeah, he has to have an additional backup weapon. The only question is, what would suit Mr. Barry Unger here? A Mac 10, perhaps? Range of 19? Yeah, I kind of like that. A Jaddy-Matic GG95 PDW. This Finnish SMG from the 80s may be remembered from movies such as Cobra and Red Dawn. Barry, would you like that gun? No, because it doesn't fit on his holster there. He'll have to have something a little bit smaller. An AEK 919K Kashtan. It's a Russian Special Forces gun. Okay, Mac 10 it is. We'll put that there. And where's the ammo for it? It takes 45 caliber here. This is high capacity rounds. There's some drums there. Reload that. Yeah, that works. Is there a way to combine this stuff too? Whoops, I just deleted those. I didn't want those drums anyways, damn it. I was trying to shift click and find a way to combine them so I didn't have 2 half-empty magazines there, but oh well. I think that's it then. I don't want him running around with, well, it's a 21 round mag right there. That'll have to do. Let's give him a little bit more ammo for his Colt. And, real quick, also, before I forget, just load him up with some grenades. Brake lights, everybody likes brake lights. It's fun for the whole family. Give him a few of those. Mustard gas. Why not? I haven't had to use that yet. I'll use mustard gas if I ever need to seal off a section. Whereas smoke just makes it so the enemy can't easily see through it. Mustard gas makes it so they are pretty much unwilling to run through it. A utility knife in your pocket too. I think that has wire cutters in it, but I could be mistaken. And cigars. There we go. Want my mercs to be happy. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put the first aid kit right there, and everything should be ready to go then. He can't hold any more items. So that's inventory for Barry there. We now own all of Alma. Let's save it, and whenever we come back, we'll do whatever we're gonna do. I'm still gonna leave this as too much blood, because honestly, we have lost way too many mercs. Yeah, there'll be more militia training here. We'll balance that out. Get some mobile militia going up. We might actually just defend a few attacks from Alma here and level up a couple militia before we move on. And Roland is going to have to go back to Drazen and start training there. Or Flo, somebody. Well, maybe just Flo. I'll send one of my less talented mercs that aren't good at combat back there, because Roland and Q, they need to be up here for our next attack. So yeah, there's the plans.